Up next on Lion TV, we have Discography coming back with Lily and Lexi. We also have all your local to national sports updates with Jacob.
And me, Sadie Break with your game day forecast. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Happy Friday, Cersei, and welcome back to another episode of Lion TV. I am Fiona Donaire.
And I'm Nevaeh Treat with all the latest updates and news for you. So why don't we get into this week's announcements? There will be a parent night for seniors to go over senior information. It will be Thursday, October 13th, 2022 from 6 to 7 p.m. at SHS in the study hall room.
Any junior that is wanting to sign up for the PSAT still can for $20 in the library. The deadline for this will be September 30th. The test will be held on campus on Wednesday, October 12th.
FBLA will be meeting on Wednesday, October 5th at 7:20. This is for current members or students who are interested in joining. They will be discussing conferences, going to the state fair, and a fundraiser.
There will be a homecoming dance on Saturday, October 8th from 7 to 10 p.m. in the cafeteria. Admission is $10.
This week is homecoming week, so you better make sure you dress to impress. Monday is pajama day, Tuesday is neon/glow, Wednesday is senior citizen, Thursday is celebrity look-alike, and Friday is regal red and black. Hey Fiona, what's your favorite Kanye West song?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Oh, you haven't heard? Lily and Lexi are starting a new segment called Discography.
Good morning, Cersei. Hi, I'm Lexi Farron.
And I'm Lily Lindsay. Welcome to our very first episode of Discography.
In this Revive segment, we will be discussing the backgrounds and music collections of different artists.
The first artist we'll be focusing on is Kanye West.
If you don't know who Kanye is, you probably live under a rock.
Yeah, he's been around for quite some time, releasing music since 2004.
And that's before I was born, and somehow, he's still relevant.
Somehow, have you heard Donda?
Just to prove how highly regarded he is, in 2019, he was the highest paid artist in hip-hop with $170 million in earnings.
It seems like he releases a lot of music when he's not going crazy on Instagram.
That's true. In his career, he's released 11 studio albums.
One of his earlier albums is Late Registration, released in 2005, introducing his hits Gold Digger and Touch the Sky.
Next up is me and Lily's personal favorite album, Graduation, released in 2007. This album made hits like Flashing Lights and Stronger popular, but my personal favorite is Homecoming.
And in 2008, Kanye dropped the infamous song Heartless on his album 808s and Heartbreak.
More recently in 2018, we had the album Ye with hits like Ghost Town and Lily's favorite, Violent Crimes.
Last up, we have Donda. Released in 2021, offers a whole 27 songs, honorable mentions being Jail Part 2, Hurricane, and Praise God. Never would I have thought a Kanye album would have been classified as gospel.
Speaking of, we have to touch on his Jesus is King era. That surely was a time.
Definitely. Some of my favorite songs that we didn't mention are The New Workout Plan, Celebration, and Hold My Liquor.
And mine are All of the Lights, Runaway, and Bow 2, such a banger.
We were obviously curious to see what your favorites are, so we asked a few people around school.
Let's see what everyone had to say.
Coach Clinton, what's your favorite song by Kanye West?
Gold Digger.
Flashing Lights or Bound 2.
All the Lights.
Through the Wire.
Gold Digger.
All of the Lights. Church on Sunday.
I don't really have a favorite Kanye song. I much prefer DaBaby.
Somewhere far along this road, lost a soul to a woman so heartless.
Kanye sucks.
There are a lot of varying opinions on favorite songs, but I think we can all agree that his Instagram goes a little crazy.
Yeah. He's made himself known for posting very cryptic things and dissing on Kim only to delete the post later.
As crazy as he gets sometimes, he really has been right every time.
He did predict the downfall of Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, and for that, we have to credit him.
But really, how hard was that to predict? We all knew it was coming.
You know, I was celebrating on that fateful day.
As much as I would love to hate on his kids' names, they're still way wealthier than we'll ever be, so we'll stay silent.
North, Chicago, Saint, and Psalm. Interesting choices.
Oh well, we still love to listen to his diverse choice of albums.
And I hope you all loved this new segment.
Let either of us know what artists you would like for us to talk about in the next segment.
See you next time, Cersei.
Bye!
Thank you, Lily and Lexi. I never knew that much about Kanye.
Me either. Now let's see what's going on in the world. Arkansas Senator Alan Clark will not have access to Senate office and will be barred from participating in legislative meetings after the Senate ruled on Tuesday that he made frivolous ethic complaints against a fellow lawmaker in relations for sanctions he received earlier in the year.
On Wednesday, President Joe Biden warned oil and gas companies against increasing prices for consumers as Hurricane Ian lashed Florida's southwest coast. There are few signs that average gas prices have jumped significantly in Florida as the hurricane began to approach. AAA put the statewide average at just under $3.40 a gallon.
Another effect of Hurricane Ian has had on the United States is NASA's moon rocket having to return to the safety of its hangar Tuesday as the hurricane approached Florida. The launch is now unlikely before mid-November. The Space Launch System rocket would have blasted off a month ago but was delayed twice by fuel leaks and engine issues.
Shiver me timbers, Nevaeh. It sure has been cooling down recently, hasn't it?
It sure has. I bet Sadie can tell us what next week's going to look like.
Hey Cersei, today's weather is a high of 79 with a 4% chance of rain, winds going north-northeast at 10 miles per hour, humidity at 48%, and your sun rose at 7:01 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight's weather is going to be a low of 50, clear skies with a 2% chance of rain, winds at north 5 miles per hour, humidity at 66%, and your sunset at 6:52 p.m. On to the almanac. You have a high of 100, a low of 51, your monthly average of precipitation is 3.83 inches, and your month to date is 0.97 inches. On to the 5cast. Saturday is going to be sunny with a high of 82, a low of 52, and a 2% chance of rain. Sunday is also sunny with a high of 84, a low of 54, and a 1% chance of rain. Monday is going to be also sunny with a high of 83, a low of 53, and a 2% chance of rain. Tuesday, partly sunny with a high of 82, a low of 53, and a 3% chance of rain. And Wednesday, also partly sunny with a high of 85, a low of 56, and a 2% chance of rain. Sure looks like it's going to be sunny this week, guys.
I know, I can't wait for those cooler weathers to start hitting.
Wow, my stomach sure is grumbling. What's for lunch, Nevaeh?
Today we will be having a classic cheese pizza, classic cheeseburger, honey mustard ham and cheddar wrap, berry parfait, boneless chicken wings, and fresh pear and milk.
Wow, that's got my mouth watering. In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, we have another trivia question for you.
You bet we do. Can you name one of the 3 ancient civilizations in Central or South America?
I'm not sure if I can, but the answer must wait because I'm interested to know what's been going on with sports.
Well, I know Jacob can tell us exactly what's going on.
Happy Friday, Searcy High School. Let's hit these sports updates before heading into this Friday morning. In local sports, the Searcy Lions football team has a game later today where they'll hit the road and take a long trip to El Dorado to take on the Wildcats. The Lions stand at 1-3 while the Wildcats stand at 1-4 for the season. This is a must-win for each team, so cheer on our Lions and hope they get right back on track. The Searcy Lions volleyball team had a match on Wednesday where they traveled to Greene County Tech to take on the Golden Eagles, where they would lose 0-3, putting their record at 7-10 for the season. Their next game will be next Monday, where they take on the Nettleton Raiders here at the high school. The girls on the Searcy Lions golf team had their state tournament up in Russellville on Monday and Tuesday, where they would end with a final score of 318 and 8th overall. The boys will play on their tournament next week. Moving on to national sports, outfielder for the New York Yankees, Aaron Judge, on Wednesday night in a game against the Toronto Blue Jays, hit his 61st home run of the regular season, tying Roger Maris for the single-season record by an American League player. While it took Maris all 162 games to hit the record, Judge hit his 61st in only 155, giving him 7 more games to break the tie and take the record. So keep an eye on the Yankees in the coming days to see if Judge will make history before playoffs begin next Friday. In the NFL, Week 4 of the regular season has officially started with some exciting games coming up, including Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills traveling down to Baltimore to take on Lamar Jackson and the Ravens in hopes of coming back from a tough loss against the Dolphins. A rematch of Super Bowl 55 where we see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs heading down to a stormy Tampa Bay to take on Tom Brady and the Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football. And the Los Angeles Rams taking on a long division rival in the 49ers in San Francisco for Monday Night Football. The NBA and NHL are starting back up with some preseason games starting this weekend. Preseason games to look forward to in the NBA include finals-winning Golden State Warriors taking on the Wizards in Washington on Sunday, and the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Bucks in Milwaukee on Saturday. In the rink, though, games to look forward to in the NHL include the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Predators in Nashville today, and the Dallas Stars traveling to St. Louis to take on the Blues tomorrow. While these are preseason games and shouldn't be taken too seriously, these games are always important to see where your team stands before the regular season begins. The NHL will start their regular season on October 11th with the NBA following suit on the 18th. Well, Cersei, that's all the sports updates I have for you this week. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Friday and an even better weekend. Now let's send it back to Nevaeh and Fiona at the news desk.
Thanks, Jacob. I'm really excited to see how the Lions will perform tonight. So now, the answer to our trivia question.
The answer is Aztec, Maya, and Incas.
I learn something new every day. Well, everyone, it seems like that's all the time we have for you today. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Nevaeh Treat.
And I'm Fiona Donaire. We'll see you next week, Cersei.